Excuse me, Chiquita Howard-Bostic. I'm not going to read her entire bio because it's in your program booklets, but I do want to highlight a couple of things about this young lady and her accomplishments. She actually is a Buffalo native, born and raised here in the city of Buffalo. Chiquita actually received her bachelor's degree in legal studies and English from UB. She also received her master's degree in urban and regional planning from UB. She received her PhD, in sociology and has received several teaching certificates, one in women's studies and a race and social policy research certification, also at Virginia Tech. Currently, she is the Department Chair of Sociology and Geography at Shepherd University, where she also serves as an associate professor in sociology and criminal justice studies. So please join me in welcoming and presenting.
Okay, it is difficult to see everybody here, but I can see you. What I'm not going to do is spend time talking about why I became an EOP student. I want you to get past that. I want to talk to you about where we need to go from here. All of these EOP students were EOP students for a reason. And as our other, awardees have said, it's a journey that you go on. What I want to do is, I want to do a little sociology with you. Raise your hand if you've taken a sociology class before. I see that there. Well, you're going to have one today. Okay? I want to say first that education has provided many defining moments in my life. It's been nurturing at times, but it's been intense. And it's always been aligned with very important lessons. I'm sure the students here have had many lessons, and some of you have had lessons in your walks of life as well. The most memorable of the lessons are the meanings of two concepts that I learned starting in undergrad in a sociology class called Sociology of Deviance. Funny enough that I would grow up in an urban community in the city of Buffalo where several of my friends had been shot and killed, and I would flourish in a class called Sociology of Deviance, right? So the two words that I want you to learn today are the words agency and structure, and just like Sesame Street, I ask you to repeat after me, so do it. Say agency.
Agency.
And then say structure.
Structure.
The next time I ask you to say something, say it louder. All right. So in the social sciences, agency is the capacity of individuals to act independently and to make their own free choices. At some point when I say agency, I want you to say do something. I'm going to say it now. Agency.
Do something.
Okay, thank you. By contrast, structure consists of factors that influence, determine, and limit the agent and the decisions that they're able to make. I want you to turn to your right and ask your neighbor, why should I care about agency and structure? All right. You and I need to change the structure, okay? We need to change the rules, the opportunity structure. We need to change the violence so that we can create space for us to be social agents of change. So I'm going to tell you that you should care about these two terms, because people who are without agency, and I mean the people who do not have the power of your voice, they are dying every day. They are dying because we are not pushing hard enough to make the sacrifices that are necessary to stop the killing. So I know that you are here to get an education, EOP students, but your job is also to become an agent so that you can change the structure. Do you get it? Okay, I'm not sure that you get it. Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. So our brothers and sisters are undereducated, they're misguided, They're not properly supported by institutions such as education, the economy, and law. So I'm here to tell you that it is time to stand up and acknowledge your capacity to do something. Be an agent for change. EOP students, I promise you that you can lead this mission and you can break this mold. Many of you are already doing it, but I know that you can. I'm doing it, so that means you can do it. You have the knowledge in your hands to create new spaces and to shape ways to re-educate our population. And you can live as a real agent of social change. I'm an agent for social change, but you are an agent as well, because you can do something. Say, do something.
Do something.
That's right. So as I've explored these different tensions, and they're dealing with ethnic, gender, and class relations, I've come to multiple conclusions, and I know you all up here understand what I'm saying. First, to the general population, being a minority group member has seemed to mean being invisible or being aligned with trouble. And it's also been a problem for us to raise the issues of quality of life and attainment for these people. Every time we want to do something to help these folks, there's a problem. I'm an agent for social change. I'm going to change that. And I'm not invisible. I deserve quality outcomes, and I am able to be, and I am successful. And so will you be. We have life choices. You are citizens, and academia has enriched us with the tools that are necessary for us to create social change. And I promise you that you can accept the value in your actual heritage and your identity. Do not for 1 second be ashamed of who you are, and do not be fearful of creating new positive identities. I've had so many challenges to deal with life, and I do not apologize for my participation in those challenges. And I am not ashamed of where I've come from or anyone in my family or anyone in my life. I love them, and I will continue to grow. Don't be ashamed of anything.
All right.
As an agent, there are several attitudes that you will have when you leave here today. First, you will be liberated. You will decide that you're going to set your community free from imprisonment, slavery, and oppression. You will do something. You don't know what it is right now, but it will come to you because I'm telling you that you're an agent of social change. The next attitude that you will have is a sense of certainty, because you are not a liar and nor is the devil. Be honest, be reliably true to yourself and others. Stop lying, don't do it. I loved your speech because you told the truth. And being real is the best thing that you could do. Next, another attitude you should have is to sacrifice. Please be willing to give up something valuable for the sake of someone else. You don't have to get anything back in return. Just do something. Last, and I'm not done talking. The last attitude is a lack of apology. Don't say sorry. I'm not sorry for my mission to reverse discrimination and the abuse of my people. I'm not sorry. My head stands high, and my expectations match my energy and commitment to support our youth and the adults during this journey. And at this moment, own your agency. Stand up and be proud of your opportunity to speak for yourself and for others. And even today, I'm going to be hard on you, B. That's okay, because I'm getting this award for a reason. Do not let academia be insulated by the realities of the broader society. The race problem still exists on this campus, and it has not been solved. Young people, you can create change on this campus. It is time to expand the framework of education for this university, and they need to prioritize and accommodate multicultural people, but your administrators, not only the people in here, the people outside of this room, the faculty, the staff, and the students need to do it on our terms.
Tell it.
This campus needs to be a space that is welcoming of diverse education and diverse presence, because you are beautiful.
Yes.
And I love you for that. We need to empower the study of ethnic studies, gender studies, and cultural studies on campus. We need to hire new faculty of minority groups and tenure them. We need to enroll more students of minority groups and provide the necessary funding and support to ensure their growth. Do it now. Say something. Do something. Tell somebody. Help us. And we need to add ethnic study courses and raise awareness. And we need to redemand. Say redemand. Redemand. We need to redemand respect for ethnic marginalized students and members of our society. I am no dummy. So don't look at me like a dummy. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I'm not stupid. Don't treat me like I'm stupid. Many people do not understand that agency and the messages related to it begin with our knowledge holders. You, everyone in here. It begins with you. You have to connect that knowledge with these progressive movements. Understand, why the heck do Black Lives matter? Why do we need adequate health care? Why is it important to respect and push for the rights of young women? Your daughters, your aunts, your grandmothers, and your mother. If they don't have it, stand up and get it for them. As an EOP student, or as a member of the knowledge community, you are now in position to give your lives to move forward the initiative of educating our under-knowledgeable people. Why? Because I gave it to you. We have to learn to make sacrifices, and we have to take risks. Students, find your voices and acknowledge your agency, because humanity is worth fighting for. I want you to now ask your neighbor, can you reimagine your service role? Do you have agency? That's right. You need to act as a full participant in this world. So I just have a last charge for you. Liberate the people and space around you. Be certain, be honest, and be true. Make sacrifices, because you are a model for success. And do not apologize for mentioning or for fighting for the needs of your people. And finally, do not forget the two words, agency and structure. Thank you.
Anybody else my husband? Nathan here. This plaque says, Excellence in Advocacy, presented to Dr. Chiquita Howard-Bostic in recognition of your commitment to opportunity programs, UBEOP 2018. Where are my flowers, honey?
She was crying.